Hello, lovely people, and welcome back to another video. So since it is near Valentine's Day and Taylor Swift just released her version of Love Story, I thought it would be appropriate to do the Lover cover album makeup, but it's a look that I've been wanting to recreate for a long time, ever since I got the Revolution Pro New Neutral palette because of the two glitter shades in there. As you can see, there's like a red glitter and like a pinkish purple glitter, which I thought would be perfect for recreating that cover album look. So I've already got my face makeup on. If you want to know what products I used or how to achieve this look, or like what kind of get a glimpse of what I did, you can refer to my introduction video that I will link down in the description below. I listed what specific products I used in my face in that video, but my general advice is just to do a light natural base with like a pinker lipstick, kind of like your lips but better. Nothing too bold. So I will scoot you all in so you can see the action, and let's get started with the tutorial. Okay, now that my hair is out of the way with this beautiful butterfly cat ear headband, let's get started with the heart. So that the heart will be the main focus of this makeup video today. Like I said before, I'm using the Revolution Pro, maybe should cover up the mirror, New Neutrals palette. And I'll tell you what specific shades I'm using as well as we go along. First, I am going to start off with a base of using this zoned color. It's more red in real life, so it's this one right here. So I'm going to use like an angled kind of fluffy brush to make like a rough outline of the heart with that zoned color. I am going to do it on my left eye just because on the cover it was on this side. So, I mean, you could do it on whatever eye that you want. Like I said, I'm just gonna take that color, dip into it, tap off the excess, and lightly trace a heart. I was honestly surprised when I looked onto YouTube and there were not very many tutorials of this look. I guess people just kind of figured it out on their own and do it their own way. I did watch one tutorial and I will link that down in the description below. You know, like I had an idea of what to do, but I wasn't completely sure if that's what I should do or, you know, how I should follow that process. So I watched that video and it helped. Like I said, I'm just tracing a pretty rough outline of the heart, just an eyeshadow brush and using eyeshadow. It does not have to be perfect because after we finish the outline, we're gonna clean it up with concealer. I am just gonna finish the outline and get back to you all when I do that. Okay, so here is the rough outline that we have here so far. My recommendation, I've just realized that this should come down like this, but I'll still keep talking. Make the heart to fit your face because obviously not everybody has a face like Taylor's. And that's okay because we're all beautiful and unique in our own special way. So I am going to take a kind of angular brush. It's like a flat it is a flat angular brush. I can't talk today apparently. And just take some concealer and clean up the edges of the heart. I mean, one thing that's kind of like a blessing and a curse about this look, I guess, is that my bangs will be covering up most of the top of the heart. Like, I'll try to part them so you can see that it's a heart, but, you know, maybe like the top of the bumps are kind of weird or something. You can hide that, or I can hide that with my bangs. I mean, but also Taylor was wearing bangs on the cover of that album, so it kind of helps too. Helps me be more like Taylor, I guess. I'm just taking some concealer and putting it on the back of my hand so I can just scoop it up with the brush. And then I'm gonna clean up the edges and come back to you guys when I'm done doing that. Okay, so here is what the heart now looks like with the cleaned up edges. Some of the edges are a little sharp, I apologize, but I did my best. I'm just looking to see now if there are any places that I probably should like reapply more shadow, like kind of in the corner of my eye here and on this edge here. And I'm just gonna do those little touch-ups really quick, and then we'll get to the glitter, which is the fun part, you know, until it gets everywhere and stays there for 3 years. Okay, so now we're going to apply the glitter. I am going to use the NYX glitter primer as the base on top of the eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow is really just there to make the glitter pop, not just stand alone. I am going to be using the glitter shade Party. I might use some of Golden just to give it a little more dimension, or if I run out of the other shade. So I am going to take my glitter primer and a little flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use that to apply that primer on the heart. So I'm just going to squeeze out some primer on the back of my hand like that. It actually has a little bit of color to it. It kind of almost looks like my skin color, which is interesting. So I'm just gonna take the primer and put that on the heart. I'm just putting a thin layer of primer on, and honestly, now that I think about it, I might try to put on the primer in sections so it doesn't dry out and we'll be able to stick the glitter on. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, it's kind of like shiny. Do you see where it's catching the light? That's interesting. So I'm gonna take a bigger flat brush to apply the glitter. Here we go. Oh my goodness, I got a big chunk of glitter. Maybe I'll wipe some of the excess off on my hand. Oh no, a clump of it just fell on my leg. Ooh, okay. Okay. This is going better than I had anticipated, but no major disaster so far. Here's the glitter. It's pretty solid, honestly. And you can kind of use the glitter placement to correct any mistakes you might have made, or if you just want to sharpen out something. Like I kind of didn't make the bottom of the heart as sharp as I wanted it, so I'm kind of just doing that with the glitter. Like that. I might fix that later. And when I say might, I mean probably. Honestly, I think doing the heart in smaller portions, like putting primer on in smaller portions and putting the glitter on in smaller portions, is really helping. So you can like pace yourself when putting the glitter on and you don't feel rushed that the primer is gonna dry down too quickly, which I don't think it does. I don't think ideally you would want to have that happen in a glitter primer, and I don't think this one does, but this is honestly my first time working with it and I'm really satisfied so far. It's really helping the glitter stick on well, but it's not so sticky that it makes the glitter like unmovable once you stick it on there, if that makes sense. Like you're able to kind of adjust the glitter after you put it on there. So I really like that. But also maybe since this glitter is in an eyeshadow palette, it might be mixed with some sort of gel or something to help it stick as well. I'm not sure because this isn't loose glitter, it was in the palette, and obviously it stays in the palette somehow. So this one stinking little strand of hair is falling right where the heart is. And I'm like, please, just stay back for 2 seconds. Then you can run free. It's back where it was. It's fine. I think if I look down, I should be okay. You know, I'm wondering if when Taylor was writing the lyrics for the song Lover, and she said, "Can I go where you go?" I wonder if she was referring to this glitter. Because I feel like that glitter is going to be asking me that same question for 15 showers after this. Like, I'm just gonna wake up 5 months later and find another little tiny piece of pinkish red glitter on my face in the most random place. Like, it's gonna be on my chin or something, and I'm like, what the heck? I didn't even do the heart on this chin. On my chin. This chin? Yes. Well, I mean, sometimes I have to, you know. Gotta specify which one. Alrighty, so here is the heart with all of the glitter on. It is kind of smaller flakes of glitter. You can, you know, mix smaller flakes with larger flakes, different types, different varieties. I might try to add some of the shade Golden just for a little more like texture, or not texture, but just like color dimension. I don't know how that's gonna work since there's already glitter on the lid. Like there might not, or the heart, there might not be like enough primer or anything for the other type of glitter to stick. But I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm like wiping off as much glitter of this brush as possible. My hand looks like a toddler decided to play with makeup. And of course, since they're toddler, they want to play with the glitter shades. I'm just going to test out really quickly to see if some of this other glitter, the pinkish glitter, sticks. Just really quickly instead of wasting more time with another like jump cut, fast forward, whatnot. Does it make a difference? Honestly, it kind of does. It just adds like some pinkish white glitter to the heart. Like I said, give it a little more dimension because the other shade of glitter is just straight up like red. So this is adding a little pink to it. I'm just gonna lightly dot this throughout the heart so we don't have to do another jump cut. And that stinking piece of hair is getting in my way again. We love that. But yeah, but I will say this heart is not perfect, but it's fine because honestly, most of it's gonna be covered up by hair. And glitter fixes everything. Glitter covers all makeup mess-ups. Ooh, I kind of like that with the pink layered on with the red. I also will say, for future reference of makeup videos, I kind of have what Jenna Marbles calls like a too much gene. So I have spent so much time just like perfecting and like making sure like there's enough glitter in the right places, if it looks good, all that kind of stuff. So I will apologize if this is like a really long tutorial for literally no reason and you have to get ready for the Folk Lovermore concert sometime in the future. If you have to get ready for it in 5 minutes and you choose to do the Lover cover album makeup look, you could honestly probably skip through a lot of this tutorial. So I think that heart is pretty shiny, both pretty and shiny. Oh Lord, this is probably gonna get in my bangs too when I take my hair out of the headband. I just thought about that. That's fine. It all comes out at the end of the day. Alright, so I'm gonna take a smaller, like kind of buffing brush and just brush off the excess glitter, because some of the glitter didn't make the most perfect outline of the heart. Like it kind of spilled in on the inside, which glitter, as glitter tends to do, it tends to get in the places you don't want it to be. So I'm gonna just try to brush off that excess glitter. I'm just using the camera to look into this because I'm tired of holding that palette, honestly. Okay. And now I'm gonna take my hair down, my bangs down, and we can see the final result. All right, and we're back. Here is the final look. I think it turned out super cute, especially when you kind of arrange your bangs. Like in my case, I have to arrange my bangs to show off the heart. But I think I look a lot like Taylor on the cover. I feel like this would be super cute for a concert, for Instagram, for a photo shoot, whatever you would like to make this look for Valentine's Day. You know, maybe surprise your Valentine's Day date with your lover cover album look. I don't know. You do with this knowledge what you would like. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite song off of the Lover album? Honestly, it would be hard for me to pick one single song, so I would say my favorite songs are Lover, Cruel Summer, I Think He Knows, and Soon You'll Get Better always makes me cry. That's such a cool song. It's so sweet and so sad. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. If you want to hear updates about the channel and what's going on, you can follow the Twitter at this handle here. My name is Laura, and this has been Laura's Looks, and I hope you come back again soon. Bye! Be safe! Have fun!